Hello, my name is Skyler Snuffer, and I am in the Radiologic Science program at the University of Charleston. I am also a freshman, and today I will be talking about my project proposal for the 09C University class. For my project proposal, I picked a color run for awareness, and my title for that was When Life Hands You Color, Run With It. And hopefully this will be the event that you guys choose as the 2018 spring event. The reason why I chose to do an awareness was because over the years I've had experience with different things, like cancer is a big one, but my thing is like people don't think about it a lot, so I chose autism. And throughout my high school years, I had several friends that had it, and they were just the best people out there, and they had the biggest heart, and so I feel like I should do this for them and see what comes of it. You know, it might not be picked, it might, be a great thing. So my personal experience was one idea. The second one was, not only me has experienced it, but other people. Families struggle with it every day to stay strong for their children or for themselves even. And another thing is I've never done a color run, so I thought it'd be a creative and fun idea to do, and for the university to get involved. And just a little background of what autism is. It's a really serious developmental disorder, and it impairs the ability for those to communicate and interact with others. Usually their motor skills are decreased and they can't function the way that they're supposed to. But a lot of people like to say that it's because their brain is wired different than others. And some physicians just say that they have no idea what's wrong, but it's definitely affecting the brain. So my project goal, I have several of them. One of them is to get students involved with the university. I know there's a lot of work that comes with being a college student and you don't really have the money, but this is a free event. And I'm hoping that the budget is good enough for us to make that happen. And so this will allow the students to bond with one another, get to know other people, and just be involved with the community in general. Another goal was to obviously raise awareness for the autism. This is a disease, very common, and hopefully that'll get the families out and just show that their kids can still have fun and not be judged for their actions or what they look like or how they act. It's just about coming together and having fun. Also, this race could help somebody better themselves. It's not specifically just for autism. It can just be for someone trying to get in shape again, or someone trying to find something to put themselves into, to find something that they can go out and do on the weekends, or just to have fun. And my overall goal is to make a difference in someone's life. That's the biggest thing for me, is because I want to touch somebody in a way that nobody else can. Like, I like making a difference for people, and just to tell them, you're not the only one, and that everybody has a choice. Okay, my project plans. First of all, if my project gets picked, we would have to talk about different things that I need to change within the proposal. What could be better ideas? Who needs to split into what? How many groups there needs to be? What can be worked on individually? Two, after we get split up into groups, we would need to focus on our budget. If we have so much money, we need to know in the start instead of waiting until it's too late. The third thing that is very important is we need to research about how much materials that we need and what the cost of it is. That way we can kind of reason with the budget if we have one. We could also see if people will donate to us, and that would help out a lot because then we wouldn't have to spend as much. Also, we could probably make a lot of this stuff by hand. I looked on Pinterest and stuff, There's a lot of easy ways to make the color powder that we won't have to spend that much. 4 would be finding a location. Charleston is a big place, so I'm sure that location would not be a problem, but we'd also have to think of like color stations for people to get more color powder, or to stop and get a drink, just to rest, somewhere for them to kind of stop for a minute. Okay, 5, if our budget is flexible enough, I would like to make color kits. This would be like a plain white t-shirt, like a couple colors, maybe a sticker or a bracelet, just a little bit something different for them to take with them, to show that they were there. 6 would probably be someone to make sure that we are always on schedule. If we aren't on schedule, then there's no way that this is going to happen. Most importantly, we need everyone to promote the event, so advertising is another big thing, and just to explain to them what our goal is as a class and to get people to come. Okay, the university's mission and the LOOs with this, just about all of them will be covered in my project proposal. Each one, communication, community involvement, work, productive work, they all tie into this, because with everybody coming to the university, they're being involved, they're showing that they're gaining more knowledge because they have to figure out what they need to do. If something messes up, they need to think critically and get it done and just kind of focus on everything that needs to be done. They need to make sure that everything's fair and set up to where, people don't have to worry about, well, oh, I don't have this or I don't have that. It'll be all taken care of. And just to make sure that everyone enjoys themselves and is having a good time. So that, I think, is really all of them together combined. And here I provided a few sources, not a lot. I kind of just touched on like a basic of what could be bought and where we could get it. I know a lot of people at our school run, so they can get us kind of an idea of where to go for supplies that we need. A few constraints that could happen is the weather. The weather is a bad thing around here. Sometimes it'll rain a lot, sometimes it won't. Usually it's pretty nice around here though, so I'm not too worried about that, but picking the day closer to the time and keeping it would be one of the first things that we would have to talk about. Also, the budget constraints, not too worried about it, but if it comes down to it, then we'll just have to cut out on some of the things that we need. And last but not least is my resources, and here's just a little bit of everything of where I got my information and what all we need. Thank you, and I hope you guys choose me for the project proposal, and I hope that you can give me some more ideas.